And okay, and yes, I'm as discombobulated as I look. Oh my gosh, all my things have gone south, all my phones, all my everything. But what we want to do first is to try to get a vast free antivirus software. And so I was trying to download it and I couldn't get the same thing as Steven. So if I can share my screen now, we're going to take it from there. Okay. All right. So the little green button, share. Okay. And now I need to go to, oh, how do I get the stuff at the top?
You can close out of that tab.
No, the one that all the UR screening, that whole thing that was at the bottom is now at the top and it is over top of what?
That's okay.
Never mind, I can do the, oh
You
no,
can
now that
minimize. You can
Avast is
minimize.
in the bottom left corner, Nancy, waiting to be opened.
You can close out of the Zoom.
oh wait, here it is, here it
Yeah,
is.
you don't want to open it yet.
This one, that's what I want. That's, Stephen, that's what I had on my screen before we left. When I hit the,
Yes.
okay, now what do I do? It's so it
And as
hasn't,
Chuck pointed out, the fact that you got your file downloaded,
yeah,
the evidence was hiding in the, is in the bottom left of your screen.
Where the arrow is pointing
Oh,
down.
okay.
Don't run it,
right, okay,
because we first wanted, the problem is you want to do this while you're not on the internet.
oh, I did not know that. Oh my God.
I sent an email that mentioned that.
Well, when I didn't understand what you said, then we'll set up your internet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because when you uninstall McAfee and then install Avast, I know you're very security conscious, so you wouldn't want to be on the internet while you do that.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I wouldn't worry about it because I don't think right now somebody's going to decide to hack you.
Yeah. Well, so what do you suggest? Get out of tech time and hit that click here to file to start installing?
Well, first you have to get rid of McAfee.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And we can go through that as long as you're not worried about a slight security exposure.
While we're, what, I don't understand. I mean, getting rid of McAfee is going to be an exposure?
You won't have any virus protection, antivirus.
Oh,
For
For a
half,
short time.
for 15 minutes or so, you have no.
all right. Well, they don't have other choice, right? I mean,
Not if you want to accomplish it while we're on tech time.
The likelihood of it happening is like
Minuscule.
very, very
Limited.
0.
okay. All right. Well, so tell me everything I have to do before I get off tech time.
Okay.
Well, I have to go.
Why don't we go ahead and do it while we're doing tech time?
Okay. So what am I supposed to, am I going to get rid of McAfee now?
Yes, what we can do is minimize your internet session. And
You can close out of that.
Close that.
close
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now-
Wait a minute. Where is my, the thing, a vast thing that I had open? It's gone now.
We
That's
don't
okay.
need it yet.
We'll find it.
All right.
You want to bring up your control panel,
Which is this?
which we're probably covering.
You could also just type in the little search magnifying glass control panel.
Control panel here,
that.
wait. Why is it?
Control panel is down in the Windows. I think it's in the.
Under settings, isn't it?
No. Keep going. I think it's in the Windows system folder.
Yeah, there it is.
There you
I
go.
thought I did have an icon on my bar for that, and I don't know where that went either. So, but that's today. Okay, and now I want to go to
You want to go to programs.
programs. Oh yeah, uninstall. Then what?
Then you want to say uninstall a program. And you want to go to McAfee Live Safe.
And what do I want to say that?
Wait till it asks you whether you really want to do it.
Well, what popped up to mind is a user account control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't delete it if you don't make changes.
Right. Okay. All right. Are you guys seeing this now? Sorry to
Yes.
see you go. Okay.
Yes. Mhm.
And so, slows down. Why am I doing it? Do I want to tell them? I got too many. I'm happy with
You
the
can
free.
say, I'm happy with free antivirus software.
Okay, and hit send, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Remove files for this program. Oops. We've got your BAM. Remove all files for this program.
Yep, check those boxes.
Yep. You want to check both of those. I think you have to check the top one before you can check the lower one. There you go.
All right, uninstall, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
You still have an active subscription because it's got another day, but still hit
Yeah.
uninstall, right?
Yep.
Yep.
These last two pop-ups were what they're called dark patterns. They're trying to keep you on their system. And it's making it more complicated. And
Well, so will
confusing
they
for you to
probably make it be 2 days and to uninstall it? Like, will it
No.
take- how long is it gonna take to uninstall it? Do you have an idea?
Sometimes it takes a couple of minutes. Sometimes it happens right away. It looks like McAfee is holding on for dear life to your computer.
I think so, probably.
It also depends on what else your computer is doing in the background,
Yes, that's true.
Oh, right, which is
which
tech
you don't
time.
know.
Well, tech
Well,
time.
and we're probably sucking a lot of power by
Yeah.
all these videos.
All right,
Oh, this is a lot of power.
this is the
I'm
Nancy,
melting.
this is the Nancy show. Can I ask you my phone question while we're waiting?
Yes.
When I tried to
Sure.
call Stephen on my cell phone, the call wouldn't go through. So I know when that happens, I have to restart it. So I hit restart and it gives you a thing, restart now, and I hit yes. But what I didn't see until I hit yes, it said restart in safe mode. And I don't know why it wanted to restart in safe mode, but now I do have it restarted and it's in safe mode. Do I want to leave it there? How do I get it out of safe mode? And you don't have to answer it now because the software is removed. So now do I say, I have to restart my computer now?
Yes, to completely remove it, you're gonna have to restart, but it means that we're gonna lose you.
Right.
So
So,
We'll see you later.
yeah, but so when I go out of this and then I should go back in, Stephen, so we can do the other part, or,
Yes.
okay. So you
So-
guys can talk about me while I get out of this and then I'll come right back in, right?
Right.
right.
I know I'm crazy. Go ahead. All right,
We're all
restart now.
crazy. Okay.
See you soon.
Wow.
She's so nervous.
I know.
Lynn, I have a real, I don't know if it's a quick question or not.
Yeah.
I was updating my iPhone to 15.7 the other day, but at the same time, at the bottom, it said upgrade to iOS 16. Do I want to do that?
If you want, it's going to look completely different than
I
it
know
does.
it's gonna be weird.
I
Have you done it?
personally like it. Yes, I can show you what some of the updates are and you can determine. At some
Yeah.
point, you will have to do it. It's
Because
just a
I'll get to
matter of,
15.8, 15.9, and 16.
right.
Yeah.
I can show you if you want me to show
Okay.
you some of the features. Let me get my phone over here. Has anyone else updated to iOS 16?
Not yet.
No.
Not that I know of. Connie, what kind of phone do you have? I mean, what
I have an,
i6?
I have an XR, which is basically an iPhone 9. I
Oh,
don't know why
okay.
you didn't want to name it a 9, but that's what it is.
Okay. So one of the things that it does. Are you seeing this? No.
Yeah,
You see the background, but there's a black square in the middle in the front.
Yeah,
right.
Really?
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 Yes.
Try this again, because it. Ah, there we go. So one of the things that it does is you can customize. Ooh. Oh, a software update is required to connect Glenn George's phone.
Oh. Never mind.
Well, while
I'll
that's
wait till next
going,
week.
Nancy's back. We'll look at this once
Right.
we
That's
get
all right.
Nancy in, maybe.
Unless your update takes longer than her update.
Well, my there we go. Screen share stopped. Let's see what.
There's Nancy.
Here she comes.
There she is.
You're muted, Nancy.
Get ready for phase 2.
All right, share screen again, right?
Yes. Well, you look the same.
I mean, I don't look 10 years older.
No, well, maybe that's it. You look 10 years younger with this new system.
This one, and I can, all right, now if I go to, can I do it this way?
For what?
Go to this Avast download page.
You don't need to look at the page.
Oh, all right. Well, so how,
You
but,
actually have to go to the software.
okay, so, but isn't that what this, are you looking at my history here?
We're looking at your screen, but that would be if you wanted to download it again, which you don't need to
Oh,
do.
you're right. I'm sorry. I got you.
That's okay. You just need to bring up a file explorer.
Yeah, let me go back to get rid of this, go back here. Why doesn't this one go back?
You can close out of the internet.
Yeah, you don't need to be on the internet.
I know, but I'm trying to get there. But now where are you? All right.
That yellow folder file.
On the right. Up.
It's
Above
in
Google.
between Edge and Chrome. On your
This right,
sidebar.
That one.
There you go.
Now what do I, file explorer?
Downloads.
There it is.
There it is. Now double click it, right?
Double click it to run it.
And
And
then I
you
want to
probably
say,
got the you want to change.
and say yes.
Yep. Now, this is not a slow install because it's actually installing a large package, but only activating the free part.
Okay. So it's done. All right. What's that say? Install. Oh, install it now. Oh, wait, Avast 1, is that a different one? You see that on there? It says Avast 1,
Yeah, I see that.
and that's not what we want.
No, but it said free.
Right.
So maybe I just close this window. Oh, I can't.
It installed something.
Look it up. What is Avast 1?
It's because Avast 1 is the integral all-in-one service that combines antivirus, blah, blah, blah. So I would guess I would just say,
Maybe
close
it's,
that?
are they trying to sell you?
They are trying to sell a subscription, but if you look at the Nancy, can you bring forward the the
The window behind it,
Explorer
Download
window.
window? Yeah, that one.
that window, click on it. There you go.
See, it says Avast One free antivirus.
Yep, it does.
Maybe it's
So I
called
would
one.
install it, and the worst you can do is say, no, I don't want a subscription. I want to run the free version.
You
Yeah.
don't think that I can't just close that with this
You
little?
could, but then you have no antivirus software.
I Googled it and it says, what is Avast One? Personalized, comprehensive, cross-platform, available in 3 different versions.
Right.
Essential, the free service, and premium services, Avast One individual and Avast One family. So
Yeah.
I guess you should install Avast One.
Yeah,
That says it's the
install
free
it and then just use the free version.
Except,
You don't want to do that.
Okay, that's complimentary browser. I don't want that. So say,
uncheck, make a,
Check at the bottom and then hit accept.
Hit the con-
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. So but I don't want to decline. I want to accept with it's unchecked. Is that right?
yes.
Okay. Installing Avast One. You're moments away from more privacy. What do you mean more? I didn't have any privacy and security.
And it's definitely more. It's
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Um,
more than none.
a whole lot more.
Right. Okay, that's going pretty fast, I guess.
Well,
Unless it gets,
it'll slow down.
I was gonna say, it gets to 99 and sits there for 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's in the Microsoft developer's guide. It says send your progress bar to 99 and then let it sit there, and so the user is terribly confused and impatient. That's what they tell all their developers to do.
I think Nancy was partially there before we started this.
Not partially, completely. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a day. That, yeah.
Circling back to your safe mode though,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't hurt to stay in safe mode, but you know, it probably eliminates some features stuff.
Yeah, it will probably limit some features.
Well, why do you think it went to safe mode?
Usually it's worried about something happening on whatever device you were calling from or doing. I don't know
Okay.
what that would be.
So if I
Maybe
restart it
got
again,
spam on his phone and you know,
if I restart it again, it will probably just go the right way.
keyword should. So you could try that while we're here. Put a disclaimer on everything.
You and our former president.
Who?
I don't want to be compared to him.
No.
Can't blame you for that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it's surgical.
I just have to think, were you that unhappy with
Yay.
McAfee?
Okay. All right. So now
Because it
what?
almost deters you from doing something new.
Done. So I
Takes
click
so
on
long.
done.
Mhm.
Now what? Oh, essential, stay with free, right?
There you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, it looks good on me, huh? Okay. So now it's,
Change with it on you.
Yes.
let's run your first smart scan. Just, should we do it or not now?
Sure. Got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Look at it
So now
go.
for some extra money, I could get a VPN then, right?
Yes.
If I want. Okay.
So if you decide at some point you think that's important, you can do that there.
For money, because essentially it's no money right now, correct?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they haven't asked for credit card information or
Okay.
anything like that.
So Stephen, what else do you have? Do you have the whole program you're paying for too, or what do you have?
I'll show you in a minute if you want. I can share my screen.
Okay. So when we're almost done, I'm done?
Yeah,
Very good.
almost. See, now it's doing the required 99% and wait.
just like you said.
It's
Yes.
giving you new definitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
It's giving new definitions.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's defining all your viruses.
Oh, really?
There it is.
But
on your
Oh, it
screen.
installed the browser.
It did?
Yep.
It
oh,
just
it installed it, it just didn't make it the default.
default.
Mine doesn't say that. It just keeps saying almost done,
It's
99%.
on your desktop.
Showed up on the left side on your desktop,
Left side.
Under.
bottom of the list.
Oh,
Okay, so I just don't ever have to use that, just like I don't ever use that one either. But that's good to know. You got an extra one if Chrome messes up, right?
Mhm. Yeah, if Chrome or Firefox or anything's
So now
misbehaving.
it's secure, but it's securing my Avast browser or my Chrome, the one I'm in browser.
It looks like it's checking on the add-ons that could be tracking your online activity. So for example, any add-ons like the ad blockers we installed
Okay.
for you, if it's saying, oh, these ad blockers are tracking you and giving that information to others, it's going to let you know that.
Oh, that's really interesting.
And instead of being stuck at 99, we're stuck at 0.
Yeah, right.
You got a long way to go.
Why would it do that? I'm not gonna hit stop.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it looks like it's doing browser first and then virus and malware and then.
Right, okay, and my phone is rebooted and looks fine, other than, of course, the cracks in it from when I dropped it the other day, but that's just-
That's okay, I have those too.
well, they don't seem to be, they're really fine cracks and they're underneath the protector, so I don't think they're gonna go any farther until I finally get rid of the phone, but is there something I should do about the cracks?
Nothing.
Uh,
Worthy.
So
And
does
you
this,
were looking at a new phone at one point, weren't you?
I was until
Yeah.
you told me the price.
Check with Betty Ann. She has a company that'll fix that thing for you.
Yeah,
Right,
what the-
Betty Ann?
fixes the cracks?
Phone?
Yeah, you break, I fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
They're
can't,
intuitive.
they don't fix
They
the
were great.
cracks, do they? Do they fix the cracks?
I didn't have a
They-
crack. My battery was dying.
Right, see, I have a
And
crack.
they ordered
I'm
a
sure
new
they'll fix the
battery
crack.
and installed it, but the battery wasn't charging well, and they determined it was the port was defective, and they said we can order a new port. It's only $30, and that came in a couple days, and everything was perfect. And they did a complete security scan looking for viruses and stuff. They do that every time they
Now,
have
what brand
anybody's
is your
phone.
phone?
It's a Samsung Galaxy.
Okay.
It's for a 5G A32, I think. I'm very happy with it. So I
Good.
want to,
Stephen,
you
do
know,
we think it's not working because it says 0?
No, it's working fine, it's busy.
Mhm.
I have a suggestion.
You can
What?
minimize.
If you want to go on to another problem, Nancy could stop sharing her screen until something else comes up.
Yeah, till something else breaks.
No, it's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
share.
break.
Um, so Stephen, do you want to show off your Vast and show what Nancy was
Sure,
asking
why not?
while we're on the antivirus software subject?
Which screen am I on? This one. So I have a VPN. Hello?
Yeah.
Uh,
No, I'm talking to the computer.
Oh.
Hello, computer. So my VPN is not on right now.
What?
He's not protected.
I don't remember turning it off, but that's a possibility. I turned it on and off based on, there are a few things I do that care where I am. And if it thinks I'm in Boston, it won't do them. So I probably turned it off because of that. So now anybody who's looking at my IP address thinks I'm in Boston.
Oh,
So that's
And you
that.
can change the location too, it looks like.
Yeah, you can, Shelley's in New York on her laptop. So I have an anti-track, which I haven't looked at very much. So it has a privacy score, ooh, and it does anti-tracking. Browser cleanup. Okay, we'll look at that. There are 2 browsers I don't use, so I haven't cleaned them up. Let's go back to what that had. Allowed websites. I put some websites in that I don't mind if they track me. And system privacy. That's interesting. Keep my computer activities private, protect specific files, improve my computer login security. Oh yeah, I didn't want to put another layer of login security on, so I didn't do that. Now this is premium. This isn't one. One may be a step above premium. Then I have a cleanup program, which I do pretty often to try and improve my performance, because this computer doesn't have a whole lot of memory in it. So it's okay. There are optimizations that it wants to do. So it wants to do another scan. I have programs that it doesn't want running in the foreground. It wants to put them in the background so they don't take up as much memory and CPU power. So that says Sonic Walnut Extender is a big one. I use that to communicate with CVIM to do my volunteer, and now they've hired me, so I'm doing money earning work as well. I'm not sure why this is up, but I print once in a while. I probably put that to sleep. The TS Print client is a CVIM program that allows me to take information from their database and put it in Excel. The EagleSoft is another CVIM program, and Mozilla is the Firefox publisher, so I don't want to mess with their program. And then unnecessary programs, I don't have any, yay. This computer doesn't have a whole lot of software on it, that's probably why. And then there's premium security, which has lots of options in it for your protection, some different programs that'll password protection. I can use it on this program, this computer. A webcam shield that'll keep people from looking at you on your webcam,
Instead of the little
which is
post-it
a real
note.
thing. What's that?
Instead of the little post-it note on top of your.
Yeah. I find the most secure webcam security is to put the little slider across when you're not using it for important things. I just got a text. So I actually haven't looked through all of the different things I can do. These are things that I can run quarantining is when it finds malware. You can quarantine it, and then it'll give you the option to completely destroy it. Where was it? Oh, that was under privacy, where I could shred documents, all kinds of stuff I haven't played with yet. And then we looked at the performance. Oh, okay. Software Updater, I think, is a program that you have to buy as an add-on. Oh, okay. Cleanup Premium I have, but I have not spent the money for the driver updater because we talked about that before. You really don't need one if you do it yourself. So that's a little tour of Avast. My guess is the Avast one that Nancy just installed has all of that and more, but she is only using the free features.
Now, was I supposed to be able to see my screen while you were sharing yours? Because I couldn't.
Oh, no. Why
Okay.
did it change?
Well, yeah, and now that you're unsharing, it's back to mine and it still says 0% in the circle going round and round,
Huh,
securing your browser.
that's interesting.
Yeah, see why I want to do this with you instead of just me by myself?
It might take a while. Sometimes it does. The first
After
time
this
around,
next
It
on that,
shouldn't take
Nancy.
this long.
But
I
maybe,
I wonder if it's having problems because you're on Zoom.
well, that's what I was wondering too, or something, you know. So should I get off Zoom and go bury my head in the sand?
up to you. I
Well,
also think the first round of antivirus software takes a while to just do in general.
Yeah.
Once there's maintenance kind of every day, it will take less time to do each time.
But do you think that's what it's doing without showing any change in the percentage thing?
It's hard to say.
Oh, where did I just got rid of, wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't get rid of it.
If you look in your taskbar on the right side, is
Yeah,
there anything blinking?
no, but there's yeah. All right, there's two windows open. There's another one open. I mean, it's not open, but there's the one that's going round and round is right here. Are you guys seeing mine now or not?
No, we haven't.
Okay,
We don't see you shared yet.
okay, all right, down. Do you want me to share?
Yeah.
No, okay. The one, see, there's this one is the one that's doing it now, and then there's this one that just says it's this Avast secure browser.
Yeah, that's just a program in your taskbar. It's not doing anything.
Okay, but this one
You
has
could
the window.
You could remove it from your taskbar if you want, or take the shortcut off.
Oh, see, yeah, so, oh, all right, I see. It put it in the shortcuts, and it also put it where I have my special ones. Okay.
Mhm.
Right, and you can, like Lynn said, you can take it out of this taskbar.
And where will I will find it, well, when would I ever need to click on it? If I wanted to go better?
If you wanted to use their browser instead of
Okay.
using the one,
Oh, all right,
instead
right,
of
I'm
using
sorry.
Google
okay.
or
yeah, I can-
Chrome.
Yeah, I can remove that from there, but meanwhile, so I should just let this thing finish? What if I say stop?
I think you should say stop.
And it
You can
does it.
always start it again.
Yeah, you can always start another scan.
But it didn't
What I
stop.
was wondering is whether it asked you a question and the question wasn't showing, it was behind another window.
Oh. Well, I can actually close this window now though, can I?
Uh,
You can
no,
also
you want
delete.
it to actually stop first. Oh, you can close this one, yes.
This
And you
one,
could
right?
delete the download of Advest as well. In your
The
download.
what? Wait a minute. Now I can't move this one. I can't get this back.
I
There it goes.
wonder, you don't think it's frozen, do you? Not responding?
That's what I think. But I don't know.
Did you hit stop?
I hit stop 3 or 4 times now.
Okay.
So
Uh,
the only thing to do is, can I hit,
Control Alt Delete and
oh, no, wait, I gotta move you guys. Should I hit this up here, close that?
I think you could try that, but I think it's gonna do the same thing as stop. Oh, okay. And it's probably gonna say, thanks for installing us.
Well,
Oh, brought the browser up.
I don't want it, so I,
close
Just
out of
X
it.
out of it.
Remind me later.
oh, shoot.
Close out of the browser altogether.
I know, I can't get there.
Are
Upper
we
right-hand
over
corner.
top?
Oh, this one, there we go. Yeah. All right, now, oh, you're just seeing that. You're seeing the kids 3 years
Mhm.
ago.
Mhm.
Oh, pre-pandemic. All right, so how do I decide find if it's there? Go into,
You could
Um,
double click Advast 1 again and start over.
that's the download, right?
Mhm.
No,
that's-
that's
no,
actually, that's the actual program.
Okay, right, all right, gotcha. Home, messages, create your account. Your free account is
You
waiting.
don't need an account because you're using the free version.
Okay. Do I want to see the messages?
Sure.
Discover how we can make your life easier. I don't want to do that. New online safety score. I don't want to know that either, right? Do I? I do.
Right.
Close. Oh, it said 92. Oh, you have 2 messages. I thought that's what I had. All
You
right.
could close out of this, yeah,
Your
and
account.
close out of that.
All right, we're done. So I should be protected, right?
Mhm.
I'm sorry?
I should be protected now. I'm done.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much.
Does she need to set up under the control panel, like automatically run the scan each day or every other day? Or does
Oh.
that do it automatically?
You could do it automatically.
Doesn't give me any, what is this? Find out more about our features. I don't want to see more about your features, do I?
And you could say not now.
Any smart scan to see if we can improve privacy. Oh, a smart scan.
You already had that.
Right,
That's where
Yeah,
it
you
got
did
stuck.
that. Now, I'm curious about something.
what? Is it working?
The VPN connection, see if it actually works, or if they want you to buy it.
It
Click
says
on
it's not connected. Oh, okay, but. Maybe it's locational period.
Click the red button up at the top and see if it turns it on.
This one? Okay.
No,
Well, but then it's not turn on VPN. In other words, I do have VPN free?
yep.
Looks like. I spent all that money for nothing.
And you're in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your location now appears to others as go premium. Okay, but
No,
weekly, oh, you can,
it looks like you only have a 5 gig weekly limit, but that's
Yeah.
do
probably
not turn it on. Do I want to leave it? Do I want to leave it on?
Well, that's during private activities.
So how does it know when it's going to turn on if I don't tell it not to?
it should stay
It's
on.
just gonna stay on until you turn it off, because
Okay.
you're not taking this computer anywhere. So
All
it's
right.
gonna stay on.
And so should I leave it on? Because I'm not taking it anywhere anyway, but I should leave it on all the time.
If you leave it all the time, you're tracking, people that track you aren't gonna know where you are.
Okay,
It's more
and
secure.
and that,
It's a little harder just a little harder to hack you.
okay. But now I would like to know when it's doing a scan for viruses or whatever. It doesn't show me that it's going to tell me that anyplace.
It
So does
doesn't
just do it-
constantly.
Oh, all right. And does it ever do a pop-up and tell you, it only does a pop-up if they find something?
Right,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
So I did,
Malware and viruses, it's running all the time to detect them.
I think she's.
okay, all right. So I'm protected.
Mhm.
Yep,
All right, thank you. So I'm gonna close this.
yep.
And then I'm gonna say stop share, right?
Right.
We're done here. Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
That wasn't too painful, was it?
Well, not with you guys, because I would have been up on my roof because it was. And that's
know,
not
Nancy.
even funny because I've been trying to get a roofing contract. Anyway, all right. Thank you all. Thanks for your patience and listening to me and doing me and looking at my grandkids and all that stuff. So,
Oh, they're cute.
I
I have a
like-
quick
What do they
question.
say? It takes a village.
yeah.
This is your village.
Thank you,
Yes.
Village. Thank you, Village.
Yes, Miss
Oh.
Betty Ann.
Well, just because, Lynn, you and Stephen were talking about the camera. I know I'm being recorded now because I see that there's a light at the top and it's green. Are you saying that sometimes, even if that's not green, I could be recorded? And that's why you're putting a Post-it note or something over it?
Not necessarily recorded, but there
Or
are
some- the camera isn't.
hackers who will hack into your camera and watch you.
Oh.
And I would not know.
Nope.
The little.
But even
green
if we
light-
have it shut, I mean, if we have the camera closed, they can't hack into me, right?
Well, they can try, but they're not going to see anything because the lens is covered.
Right, okay, okay. So if you
So-
didn't have, so if on another device, if you didn't have this little door, that's when you put the Post-it.
Yeah, so
Right.
the green
Or you
light
can use a
is,
piece of duct tape.
Okay,
the
yeah.
green light is on anytime you use your camera. So anytime you're on a Zoom meeting, you're going to see the green light.
Yeah.
If somebody's hacking into your computer when you're not using a camera
Zoom,
program like
uh-huh.
FaceTime, you'll see the green light. But if it's just the little slide doors closed, or if you have a Post-it or something,
Uh-huh.
they're not going to get any information.
Okay.
You'll see in TV shows and movies, like there are situations where they hack in to record women, undressing and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes,
So,
I've seen that on the news.
That works too,
Yeah,
like that.
yes.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
well, I don't have, my green light is white, a white light. And I was
Yes,
thinking
mine
that was
too.
the
Mine is
camera.
too.
I was thinking that was the camera, but then I realized, oh, the little thing next to it is the camera. Yeah. So
Hmm.
learned
so
that.
yeah, it's good practice to shut that off anytime you're not using Zoom or FaceTime or whatever camera program.
Do that today.
But if you also close your laptop or desktop, or you can't do it with the desktop, but if you close the
Yeah, I
lid,
usually
you're
do
not gonna-
that.
But good habit to get into. Yep.
Stephen,
What?
Stephen, does
What's
that
that?
Avast program work on a Mac?
I'm sorry?
Does the Avast program work on a Mac?
I don't know. But we could find out real quick.
I thought I remember you saying at some point in the past that it did, but I'm not sure.
Google says there's free antivirus for Mac, Avast security. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, you can
I'm
get
Well,
it.
looking for
this-
it on the Avast download page, but it doesn't say.
There's and you can get the free, or you can get the premium as well. So I just threw that in the chat for you.
Because I have a free antivirus that's called AVG,
Uh-huh.
and it's supposedly pretty good. I mean, I haven't had any problems with it,
Yeah, AVG is a good piece of software.
but it looks like the one that you have, the Avast, has more options to it. And as Nancy found out, if the VPN is free, then that's a major advantage.
Yes.
We'll
Like
see
I
how
said,
long
I
that
just spent all that money for nothing.
Do you
Turn
think
it off
it'll
for
be,
next time.
yeah, but do you think
When,
it'll be
when
like,
Shelley had the free version, it didn't have the VPN.
but this may be just for 3 days.
Temporary?
Yes.
Hook you
Till
in.
tomorrow.
Yes.
But Miss
I've never
Con-
put any extra antivirus stuff on my MacBook Air than what comes with Apple. Do I need it?
Mac is a little bit more security conscious because it's all one company. The company that makes the software also makes the hardware, so they are able to update security stuff easier than like Microsoft. They don't know how to do, software things and vice versa. That being said, it's not completely secure or safe. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have antivirus software on it, but it's not as critical, say. But you can get malware and antivirus software on there as well. So that's really up to you, but it doesn't hurt to have it on. But
Now I don't have anything but whatever comes with Windows 10 on my desktop. And if I decide to put a Avast on there, is it totally separate, or somehow I hooked them to these? For some reason, I want to keep the two computers separate. I'm
Oh,
scared that,
it won't start networking or anything. You could download the same piece of software on there.
okay,
and if you set up an account like it suggested you do, that's the only way you could link it,
okay,
to multiple accounts. So
Yeah,
if you say did premium and wanted to link the premium features,
Oh.
that's how you could do it.
yeah.
but just downloading the free one on the other thing would keep them separate, right? Is that
Yep.
what you're saying? I still like separate.
And
Yes.
part of the reason I got the ultimate software, it also runs on your phone. So I got a VPN on my phone. Sounds like I could have gotten it free.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
That's okay. It's funny. I think it's funny.
Can you
He can
cancel it,
end
Stephen?
his subscription.
Can you cancel the subscription?
Probably not.
Oh, bummer.
I think I've had it a little too long to cancel it at this point.
Mhm.
But actually mine did call it a subscription, so that implies that it's got to be renewable at some point. I would
No, no,
think.
no,
Right.
no.
Oh, okay, no, okay,
They're
No.
just
good.
using that
The
word
free
because
one is not a subscription.
they just
Yeah.
want you to upgrade, and they use terminology so you think you have to subscribe and pay
But it
money.
did say, it did call it a subscription at the VCN. So we'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Yep.
They'll
If
get
I-
back to you.
If I know, if I think,
They'll get back to you. Don't worry.
yeah.
Yep. Miss Connie, I know you asked about iOS 16. Do you want to look at that before?
Did you upgrade your whatever you had to do to
I will
update?
try it and see. If not, I'll pull up the website and show you. Screen share is paused. Why is
I
it?
mean, I read an article about it, but
Screen share is paused. That's interesting. We'll try that one more time, and if not, I've got a website with the features on it too. That's interesting. Okay, so since it's being stupid,
it's okay. I don't have to do it today. I mean, it's just sitting there when I go into my settings. It's an option, and I can look on the website. I read an article about it doing funny things to your home screen and all that.
so this
sort of
is what
stuff.
the home screen will look like. You can change
One of
the
those.
font, which is the first time you can change the font for the numbers. You can see there's different fonts on the clock here. It's also going to load the stuff at the bottom of your thing, so it's not going to be at the top. But you can also add these quick views if you want to, you see the Fahrenheit or exercise or whatever it might be. But you can also go in and edit your text messages for 15 minutes. So if you send
Yes, I heard that, or you can delete them.
yeah. So if you
Wow.
send something embarrassing, you can do that. So yeah, there's a lot more customization if you want to do that kind of stuff.
Right.
So, Lynn,
Yes.
question on the text message. If
Yeah.
you have 15 minutes to change it, does that mean that once you hit the send button, it's not going to go to the person for 15 minutes?
Good
No,
question.
it will go, but if they, go in and look at it, that'd be an interesting test to do. Maybe next week when my screen sharing is working, we can.
Because if it's not going to hold that message, what's the purpose? Because once
Yeah.
they've already seen it, if you send it by error, they've already read it.
Yeah, I
Or-
mean, the only way you could do it is if instead of sending the autocorrect and you send like it 3 times before you could just go in and change it. But if they read it like within seconds, you might not
Right.
get it. So
And then you don't even know if they read it, right? Or if
we'll have to play with that next week when my screen sharing is working. I text one of you or something and see.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool.
Like
I'd like to know the answer to that one because I like the concept of it, but if they've already read it and it's wrong, then it doesn't really matter if I correct it.
and then it's worse that you probably make it worse.
Mhm. Yep. But yeah, there's more filters for email. It also for messages that are phishing, you can mark it as junk, which is also helpful. So a little bit easier doing that. So there's a lot of interesting features that they're offering. They did change the font though, so if you are used to the font looking one.
That was important, to change the font.
All right.
Sounds like a Microsoft change.
Yeah.
I think they stole a lot of the features from Android, and one of them, if you get the iPhone 14, the screen's going to, instead of it being black when it's asleep, you'll have the option so that you can see the time on it like Androids do. But that's only with the new phones.
I also noticed on the Brave browser, I think it's new, is that they have a Brave news thing that pops up when you get a new screen. You see these things popping up from the bottom.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of interesting changes that they keep rolling out.
Complicating our lives.
Browsers and different things just to get
Lynn,
you-
This,
Yeah.
this iOS 16 is available, but it's coming down the road basically through Apple. Right now, we're upgrading to 15.7.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
So we
And
can
you
do
could
that and not
update-
get all those changes you're talking about.
Mhm.
But if
It's
they go
just going to do
15,
security updates.
15.8, 15.9, and then we get
Have
it
to.
no matter what, basically.
Unless your phone's too old to update to
I have a
iOS
13, so I'm sure it'll be
You
fine
should be fine. Yeah.
if I want it.
So yeah, it's a matter of time most likely for
Yeah.
you.
That's what I
but-
thought I understood you to say.
But it will continue to do security updates, but it will not be like they're going to stop focusing on the 15, say they're going to, focus more on the 16.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Bob.
When you're finished with 16, I have a cause and effect question.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is my time.
Yeah, go
Mhm.
for it.
This summer I downloaded on my photo gallery, a screenshot of it was a program listing. And recently I went into the gallery and that shot was duplicated 215 times.
Wanted to make sure you had it. Didn't want you to lose it, Bob.
Oh my gosh.
What would have caused that?
I have no
I mean,
idea.
it just was one after the other. And I just kept scrolling down and
I noticed something like that, not as many repetitions, but that happened to me too.
I've
it's
had it
not
with email
necessarily-
where I've gotten multiple emails. I mean, 10 or 12 of the same email.
Okay. But this was in my photo gallery. So I went and deleted them all. I could do all at once.
But it's interesting that it's happening both iPhone and Android. Because do you have an Android?
Sam's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a Samsung or Android issue.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
no big deal, just was curious.
And it
No.
wouldn't be dependent on what gallery program we use. It has something to do with the screenshot feature.
Mm-hmm. That or something funky happened at Chautauqua this year where,
Well, that's where it was.
got your
Somebody had
phone
sent
and-
me the playlist for one of the evening programs. It was the Beach Boys or Avett Brothers, I don't know, one of those. And it was the playlist. And then, so I had that before me during the program. And then just noticed yesterday, 2 days ago, whoa, I had hundreds of them. All right,
That's something that we'll have to keep an eye on and see if it happens again. And
yes, ma'am. Okay, that answers it. Well, it doesn't answer it, but
Mhm.
we'll have to do some investigation, see who else has that issue and how it happens and how often. So
I think you need to go to the environment where it happened to check it out there,
I agree. I agree.
maybe week 8.
Yeah. Maybe before. Yes, I'm assuming it was at the amphitheater. You took it and looked at it. So
It was.
interesting. Oh, well. Oh,
Thank you for today.
what about
I
today?
said thank you for today. It's after 11.
Yes,
Thank
of
you,
course.
everybody.
Yes.
Thank
If
you.
anyone needs to go, Miss Renee, I want to hear what the outcome of your laptop, if you don't mind sticking
Oh,
around.
okay. Well, I did send you the picture that I clicked on. I did learn a lot of stuff. So the desktop was easier to repair at Geek Squad because it's an Intel. Here it turns out that my laptop that I only got 3 years ago is not Intel. So it took cleaning up the laptop like a week and a half. So I learned that. And I also learned, well, that's why my laptop is really slow, because I don't have Intel in it. You know, my children said, oh, it's because you're old that I messed up, but I think I would have messed up anyway, because it was very misleading what I clicked on, but I should have waited to click and read it all before I realized, so I would have realized this is fishy.
Is this the email that you got? I was trying to figure out which
Yes.
order. This was an email.
Okay, that was the email, and I found it again, and this is what I had clicked on to make
And
to
then
send me down the Yellow Brick Road, so to speak. See how it says Geek Squad up the top, and
yeah. And then
Yeah.
did it send you to a map to download?
no, I had my 2 phones. I had called Geek Squad on the landline, and it said it was a 20-minute wait. So I thought, oh God, there's got to be another number, which I Googled on my cell. They called me back. I mean, they answered right away when and then they said, well, give me your phone number and call me back, so they could screen share
Mm-hmm.
and get in there, and that's how it started.
Okay.
And it just they sounded very professional and legitimate, and it was only I was starting to think I had done the wrong thing, so I ran up to my husband, and I thought he'd say yes. I thought he'd So, but then he too listened to them, and that's how we got the desktop and the laptop hacked. So that was pretty awful. And, still getting it back. And of course, I never got my question answered either. Maybe, a quickie from Geek Squad is that, and this happened before everything was hacked, is all of a sudden all my text messages disappeared. And I had some that I was, keeping from, 2017. I don't know if that's normal, but so first I Googled what to do, and it said, and the response was, you go into messages and you click forever. Well, I had that clicked, but they still disappeared. So what do you think I should do next? Should I take the phone into Geek Squad to get my text messages back, or?
I would call your phone provider, whether that's AT&T, Verizon, or.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm wondering if something happened with the SIM card. I know when my phone got disconnected with the SIM card, I lost any future, like anything that happened during that time period, and then they all loaded at once. So I wonder if there's a way for them.
So I hadn't even thought of that angle, to go to Verizon. So, which is who's our Wi-Fi.
I would ask them, and you might want to just go in person to one of the stores. It might be easier.
Do they have? Oh, that's right. They do. I was thinking, I know Comcast has an actual place you can go. Hadn't thought about Verizon, so I will go to a Verizon store.
It
See,
might
that's
be
why we need
easier to
your smarts.
not at all, but
Yes.
I'm guessing it will be easier to explain to them in person.
In person, yes. Well, thank you for understanding.
Less time waiting on
Yes.
the phone.
And
I
sorry,
know
no
that
one.
helped Elsa
Yes.
when she had her
Yes.
credit card issues. So
Oh, yes, yes. And thank you, none of you, for publicly shaming me that I got hacked. I mean, how dumb is that?
it happens to the best of us.
Yes, there was
No
a line
shame
of
in it.
people at Geek Squad, perhaps of a certain age, in the line waiting for, like someone had clicked on an email that was, junk, which was a false email. And I was thinking, oh, well, how could they be sued? Of course, why did they do that? They just did it by accident. So I thank you very much, everybody.
Mhm.
And I'll see you guys.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you're back. We missed
Yes.
you for a couple weeks. So
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
you too. Have a good
You.
week.
Sounds like
Thanks
the
for sharing.
lawnmowers are starting up outside. So take care, all.
Bye.